Hello, welcome back to another video. It's not going to be a review this time, something slightly different because Christmas is fast approaching. I thought I'd do a kind of gift guide for book lovers, which isn't your typical tote bag with a book quote on it or a bookmark, that kind of thing, or even a book itself. It can be difficult to buy for book lovers. In my experience, I often just buy what I need myself, and I tend to buy things secondhand as well, unless you ask someone what would you like, and that kind of takes the surprise out of it. So I wanted to just kind of put a little bit of a guide together. So this is 10 presents for book lovers. I'm looking a little bit dishevelled because it's raining outside. And I've also been in the loft as well, so I've been in and amongst all the spider webs already this morning. As always, sorry for Pip snoring, she is asleep on the sofa, as per usual. I won't startle her this time. Let's get into it. So number one is a book fan. My friend Nikki bought me this one. It looks like this. It looks like a kind of end of a book, like with the spine and even like the little page marker. On there, like you're getting a diary or anything, and you open it up, it's got illustrations and pages from a book inside all together in a fan. It does work quite well, quite practical, as long as it doesn't kind of get wet or anything like that. That's really good. I keep it in my bag all the time. You don't need it this time of year, but I do keep it in a compartment at the back of my bag. I do really like it. Unique as well. That is the first one. The second one, I have two of these actually. One Nikki gifted me, one I bought a pack of two for my dad, and he gave me one back so I could use one too. And these, I keep them in this little pouch that the one that Nikki gave me came in. They're like page holders, so I'll take one out. It's really cute. But you put your thumb in like this, and let me show you with a book that I've got here. You can hold the page open with it with your thumb, save you from having to use two hands to hold the book, which is really good with like a paperback book like this, because they will a bit more flexible spine. And say you've got a coffee in your hand, that's always difficult to do. For me, thousands of coffees have gone cold while I've been sat reading before. But that's a really nice idea, something a little bit different to give someone. I'll show you the blue one as well. It's slightly different in terms of like shape. This one came with a green one, and my dad's favourite colour is green, so he kept that one. But they're really comfy on the thumb as well. Yeah, that is the second one. Number three, page markers. You can get a couple of these. Mine are in my cabinet of drawers at work, so I don't have them on me. I've got a really cute set my friend Katie from my last job when I was leaving gave me, and they've got koalas, pandas, I think there's like a sloth on there as well. But you can just put them at the edge of your page, stick out from the side, and you can write on them a little bit if you want to. Some of them are just decorative. If you want to keep a page open for something. I'm not someone who will turn pages over to save the place or write in a book either, so those page markers are really handy. If you're not sure you're going to keep the book, you might want to sell it, or you want to keep it in pristine condition. That's a really good idea. Number five are stamps. I used to have a really nice one, a wooden block stamp that I could put at the front of the book. So this is just one of someone's put their name in this one. This was a second-hand copy, and you could stamp on the inside, or if there was a blank page, you could put it there, and it'd say this book belongs to, or property of, or whatever. I had a really nice one with the moon and some stars on it when I was younger, and I used to put that in my books, and you just need a stamp pad to put that in. You can also now get embossing tools where you can physically, imprint the page, and it'll say property of, or the library of Emma Keller, for example, and they're quite cool. I haven't ever done that with mine because I chop and change in terms of what I might read again, what I want to keep, what I might want to sell, and just personal preference. I like to keep the books as they are. If I buy a second-hand book as well, I'm likely probably going to sell it on again, unless it's part of a collection. Did I say that was number five? That was number four. That was number four. Now we're on number five, which is you've probably seen it in my shorts if you subscribed to the channel, or you've seen it already, my little wooden book nook, which is right here on my bookshelf. It lights up and it's got really like a tiny little library in it, like really teeny tiny books. That's like a DIY set that I've put together. It took me ages to do, it's really intricate. If you have a book lover friend who's also into anything creative or DIY, it's definitely a really good thing to get, as long as they don't get annoyed with little fiddly things. That's something really nice that you can put on your bookshelf and keep forever. It's nice. 6 is a book storage box. So not a storage box to keep your books in, just like a plastic box, but a box that looks like a book. So I've got one. I think it looks more antique than it actually is. This is the top of it, and it looks like a big book, like a wooden book. It's empty at the moment. I need to actually find something to put in. I just had little knickknacks in it before. But something like that. You can also get some that look like real books that just open up and you can use as storage. That's always really handy. You just put in little notebooks inside, pens, anything to tidy away on either your bookshelf or anywhere in the house. It's quite nice. Especially I like the antique looking ones. They look really cool. Number 7 is a mystery book. So some places will do this where it's just wrapped. You can't see anything about the book. There might be a short blurb attached to it. I think I've seen them in Waterstones before. There's a National Trust, I think it is, place, or English Heritage actually it might be, called Quarry Bank Mill, and they've got a little like bookshop in there and a basket with things that are just wrapped up anonymously. You can't tell what's inside. I'll tell you what genre it is. Just pick a book up there. I think they're only £1 or £2 depending on the size of the book, which is really good. If you know what kind of genre someone likes, if you know there's someone who you don't really know what specific book to buy for, but you want to buy them a book, and it might get someone into another genre that they've never tried before. Number 8, stationery. You can't go wrong with stationery for book lovers, I don't think, or even a stationery place that sells books, non-fiction, maybe art books, fashion books, coffee table books. They're always quite nice to have and flick through when you haven't got a magazine or something on the go. One of my favourite online shops for this, which I've recently purchased from, is Papersmiths. They're based in Jersey. It came really quickly. I was surprised how quickly the package came. It's so well packaged. Everything looks like it's been kind of gift wrapped. Some really nice gifts if you want a diary, if you want a notebook, stationery bundles. They do a fountain pen, which is what I've bought for my dad for Christmas. If you need ink or anything like that as well. So got a lot to choose from. I would highly recommend. It comes with a little handwritten note as well, which is really nice. You don't get many places that will give you a little handwritten note when you place an order, which is what I like about places like Etsy or Not on the High Street. It means a lot to the people who you're buying from, and that always makes me feel a bit better about a purchase as well. Number 9 is one that I've asked for Christmas actually. I don't currently have any, which is a book-shaped vase. You can either get them in acrylic or you can get them ceramic. Bibliobloom has quite a few. They've also got an offer on at the moment, I think, where if you buy a vase you get a free bookmark with it. I know Amazon have got them as well, and they look really nice. You don't even have to put flowers in, just look nice in their own right as home decor. If you know that a particular book is someone's favourite, for example Dracula, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of another one now, Alice in Wonderland, that's one that I've asked for. A few different ones to choose from, different genres, or even just like generic ones, floral design or something. Number 10, bookends. I feel like you don't really see bookends as much nowadays, but I really like them. I've got some on this shelf, little ducks. There's that one, you can't see the one this side, but he's got sunglasses on. Again, my friend Nikki bought me those. It's just an additional decoration. If you don't have loads of books, they look quite nice just together, even if you've just got a couple of books between them. I do have some others which would go well with this actually. I've got spinning worlds on them, or whatever you call them, globes. That's it, not worlds. I need to dig those out, I think they're in the loft. I'll have to go back up and get them. Anyway, yeah. Bookends, quite a unique gift nowadays, I think, if you know someone that would like them. I think Waterstones do one set of them. I've not seen many around, to be honest, so I don't have any recommendations specifically for where to get those from. Or even things that are not necessarily bookends as such, but you could use them as bookends, like 2 candlesticks, like I've got up here. You could do that. Obviously I wouldn't recommend putting the candles on too close to the books, but or in a bookshelf either, because it will burn the wood at the top. Maybe scrap that idea. You could use 2 little vases, loads of different options. I might do a part 2 to this if there's any others that I come across, because I'm always looking for things. It can be very difficult to know what to buy someone who loves books that isn't just another book to add to the collection. These are quite nice because they're so small, like just a little gift that someone could pop in the bag, same as the fan as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's something a little bit different from the actual book reviews, changing it up. Yeah, let me know what you thought, and I will see you in another one. Take care. Bye for now.